Hello and welcome to the Rollercoaster Restaurant. So tonight we're going to be dining at Alton Towers only rollercoaster restaurant, and I'm pretty sure it might be the only rollercoaster restaurant in the world as well, or maybe not the world, but certainly the UK. It's over in the park, opens at 6 o'clock, so technically opens after park close, and it's just around here by Galactica. Quite interested to see what this restaurant is like. I've got a reservation. It's normally recommended that you book quite far in advance because they do get booked up quite quickly. I think it's quite classic food like burgers, chips, chicken, but nevertheless we're going to check it out and see how our food gets delivered to us. See if maybe roller coasters are going to take over the world. Come and join us to see what the rollercoaster restaurant's like here at Alton Towers. So here is the front of the restaurant. It looks pretty great. I like this sort of theming going through this kind of portal through the lights. Let's go on in and see what it is like inside. So far the vibes are looking pretty cool. Oh, let's go over here. Here's a close-up look at the rollercoaster restaurant. So you can see the food comes out from up there, and then it gets moved around by all these tracks, and then you can see there's sort of a roller coaster helix thing kind of leading down to each of the tables, and we're at a table here, and that's how your food gets delivered to you. You've then got all your like plates, condiments, knives, forks here in the middle on a table that rotates. George is just showing us the plates. They're quite cool as well. So it comes with a roller coaster restaurant at the bottom, a bit of track at the top. I think that might be because the food comes down in little metal bowls. Over here you can see that the drinks do not come down on the roller coasters, probably for good reason, because they want to be wearing them, so they're sort of done by the staff. And then there's sort of lots of neon lights and everything going on, which looks great. And then there's a screen over here which we've seen change a few times to show some of the rides, so we'll try and catch a clip of that when it happens next. Yeah, not a massive space by any means, but really good vibes inside. Quite busy, so definitely do book up. And I like the way that all the track and the light is particularly interacting with each other. Now we're going to show you what's on the menu. So click that one. So you've got the drinks options down the bottom here, food and dessert. So far I've only ordered drinks and food, but for drinks you've got things like Corona bucket, Budweiser bucket, they're £18. Beers, ciders, looking sort of £7 to £8.75. Some a bit cheaper at £6.50 throughout the bottle. But lots of different options there. You've also got all of your wines: white, red, rosé, sparkling. And there's mocktails, which I think George has got one of these. So we've got the bubblegum, daiquiri, strawberry mojito, baby wickerman, so we've got some themed ones as well. Bubblegum lemonade, runaway lime train, and 13, which I think is what George has got. Oh, I'm going to be ordering another one. We'll just put that there for now. Next, looking at the food, you've got mains, kids, small plates, fries and rides, and then sauces. So quite a good selection of burgers. Some themed burgers. She's back with a vengeance, Ministry of Joy. This one I've gone for, Cosmic Journey burger, so I'll show you what that one looks like. But they've got some more spicy ones, vegan ones as well. We've also got like chicken wraps, a roller coaster burger, chicken tenders, sealed burgers. Next we've got the kids meals. Only a few options for them. Pretty much cheeseburger and chips, chicken and chips, or fish fingers and chips. Before going on to the small plates, and these are a little bit more varied. So you've got like your avocado tacos, Rita rocket wings, squid, tortilla rolls, tempura, meatballs, cheesy smiles, they look cool, sausages, so lots of different options there for sure, including some sort of vegan, vegetarian stuff as well, like hummus, veggie bites. And then last, they've got like loaded fries that look pretty good as well. So like starry fries, pizza fries, pig and twist fries. So loads of options there. And then also some extra sauces if you wanted anything particularly special. But They do have some on the table, like tomato sauce, mayo, and barbecue. So last up we've got desserts. There's like chocolate, berry delights, plain bread banana. Oh god, a whole birthday package as well. The teddy, or ice cream. Don't say it too loudly, so I don't want to hear it. But like fondues, demon cake. Oh, that looks good. And caramel cake as well. So yeah, some really, really great options for the food. And we'll see how full we're feeling after mains to see if we go for any of this as well. So this is what happens when something comes up on the screen. We had Wickham before, and this time it is Galactica. So the whole kind of restaurant pretty much changes, and they play sort of something related to the vibe. And now it's someone's birthday. I've gone for the beer, which is the Prony. I thought this was the draft beer, but it's not, so I've made a mistake here. I've been terrible at ordering stuff today. I messed up with lunch and I've messed up a little bit with dinner, but it's not too bad, I don't mind the bottle. George has gone for the cocktail, 13 cocktail. How is it? It does look pretty cool.
Very sweet. It's like a bit like a mojito type drink, so very good.
George is also gluten-free, so when we came in, they gave a QR code to scan, and that had the allergy menu on it, so you could filter as to whatever your allergy was and then pick from there. So she's found some things that are gluten-free, mostly on the small plate side of stuff. Apparently burgers were not gluten-free here, which is a bit of a shame, because Chessington and Legoland both do gluten-free burgers. You have to kind of like assemble it yourself, but they do that, but not here unfortunately. But she managed to find something, so I'm sure she'll be fine. See some food trekking on down. Wasn't ours. A couple more plates coming down. They're heading down somewhere a little bit further. Pretty cool when it all comes around. Oh, it's got stuck. Don't know if you can see it up there, but the food has got stuck literally right there. Okay. So when it gets stuck, they just poke it. So I think there's about 1,000 birthdays going on in here today, because this is the third one that we've had since they come in. But it keeps up with good vibes, I think. So here comes our food. It's going to start coming down the spiral. Here we go. I wonder whose plate is going to be up first. Oh, stopped a bit short. Oh, here comes some more. And another one. We should have 5 in total. George is just spinning it. Here it comes. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is all of it there. Looking good. Right, George is getting it off. Oh, that's the kiddies' food. Okay, oh yeah, that's hot.
Yummy.
Yeah, that's yours. We'll get it for you. Who's up next, I wonder? Oh look, they've even got like little smiler things on the old stickers. It's quite cool. Burger, that is mine. No chips yet. I thought it did come with fries. I hope it comes with fries. What's that? Fries. I'm assuming that's my fries with the burger. They've all got like lids with like the roller coaster engraved on as well. Let's see what else is coming.
Allergy.
Oh, okay, so she's got allergy written on hers. Oh, so that's your sausages. Okay, that's from the small plates. I think she's got 2 more small plates. One hasn't come yet. Well, let's see what this one is. Taco. It's quite a big portion. It's decent. And then for mine, that's the fries. They're curly fries. Makes sense. That is the burger. Quite big. It looks really decent actually. And then this is the kids' meal. So this is fries and chicken. And George's last plate is the salad. Looks quite nice. She got it because it's got feta on it. So that's how you know it's yours. And then George is just putting them all in the bin at the end. So it's got like a little tag with the table number on it. And she's caused a bit of a pile up. So this is a pretty cool one now. So they're playing a clip from Nemesis. This is the Nemesis clip. And she was see all the kind of lights change around the restaurant. And it's someone's birthday! Another one! This is a closer look inside the Cosmic Burger. So you got two burgers. That's pretty good. And that's like bacon, lettuce, cheese, mayo, I believe. I think there's some sort of special cosmic sauce. And there was also like chili as well, like chili con carne. So yeah, quite big, especially with the 2 burgers as well.
Welcome to Alton Towers. Welcome.
More food zooming its way down. I think that might be the people on the table opposite, because there's sort of 3 tables that are served by the same sort of helix. But we have just ordered dessert, so hopefully it should be arriving soon. So the little tune for 13 is pretty cool. Into 13, everything kind of goes green and pulses. Lots of screaming. However, while 13's screaming in the background, here is our dessert. So it's the fondue. So you've got brownies, waffle, strawberries, marshmallow, and then like a pot of dipping sauce. Oh, and flapjacks at the bottom as well. So overall, it looks pretty nice. The smiler one is pretty cool. I think we've seen pretty much most of them. We started off with Wicker Man. I think we're seeing most of what's going on. Sort of all yellow and things for the smiler. Just headed outside now. It's a little bit quieter out here, especially now that the park's empty and everyone's left. But that was the Rollercoaster Restaurant. Overall, I think it was quite good, overpriced. So I had the burger, which had chorizo in it, not bacon. Not a £19 burger and chips by any means. You could definitely get something for the same money a lot better. Probably in like London or somewhere. So yeah, probably wasn't worth the money, but I think you're paying more for the novelty there than anything.
The small plates are very good.
Okay, Jules liked her small plates.
I would recommend the feta cheese salad with the watermelon. There was hardly any feta cheese on there.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I'd say it was good, and the dessert was actually quite big. I had all the dense stuff because that was the gluten stuff.
Yeah.
And I was sort of struggling a lot with particularly the waffle by the end of it. But the sort of fondue dessert was quite nice. Overall, I think it was good.
Yeah.
Expensive.
For what it was, yeah, you only really just go once there.
Yeah. I think it's once and done, or maybe like once a year thing at the most. But everyone seems to go there for their birthdays, because I think in like the hour we were there, that birthday song come on like so many times. I don't even know, like must have come on at least like 5-6 times, that birthday song.
Yeah.
But overall the theming is really good. I like that the food's delivered on the kind of roller coasters. When the food gets stuck, the staff get their big stick out and they'll poke it down. So don't worry about it getting stuck. And it did get stuck quite a few times as well. But yeah, the vibe was quite good in there. They had good music playing. Wasn't always clean versions of music, which I was actually quite surprised at.
I was surprised as well.
A bit of swearing going on in some of those songs, noticed at some points. And the kind of stopping every, I'm not sure it was, maybe 10 minutes and playing like a bit of a clip and changing the kind of theming of the restaurant as well to that of one of the rides at the park was also quite nice. Sort of brought the park within the restaurant as well. Overall, yeah, pretty good. Pricey. Definitely worth checking out. But maybe just do it once. I think it's nice to go and see. But by no means expect extremely premium quality food, because you're definitely not going to get that there. No. Lovely. Thank you for watching. Lots more coming from Alton Towers from this trip. And if you want to check all of that out, please do subscribe. But until next time, bye-bye.